know, it's like we're not just growing anymore. Like we're growing and ascending and being the person that we, that we're supposed to be. And that kind of just leads me into my next question. Like what is God to you? Like how would you describe the indescribable for yourself?
And I love that you asked this question to everybody, by the way, because, and I'm going to just tell you a story really quick about growing up, because I was in the church, like I was really heavy in, and it wasn't because of my parents, because my parents didn't I mean, they didn't even like going to church. I was the one that was asking them to come to church with me on Easter and stuff. I would go with my grandparents. And so I was always searching for something that was bigger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And even to the point to where I got baptized as a Christian twice in my life, because like I kept giving like trying to figure out that salvation, that, whatever it was that I was looking for. And then when I woke up and realized that I was part of that source, like that source, because I call God source because I feel like God is something different, obviously, to everybody, and that's why you asked that question. But it's within me, and that's what I didn't understand, is that I am a part of God. I am a part of source. I'm a part of the infinite, the universe, everything that is made, and that doesn't make me smaller. Where in my past, I always saw God as this father figure that was reprimanding and very like, you have to have certain rules.
Judgmental, vindictive. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like like don't sin or you will be, condemned by this God. And that was really hard for me to justify. And so when I got angry with God and I shut God out of my life for like a decade, everybody was really surprised by that I did that when I was younger. And I was just like, I'm just angry. Like, I don't understand why a God could let me suffer in this way. And then when you wake up and you realize that you're a part of all of it, because that's what God is to me. I am God, goddess, God, the God, who we all are. And when you realize that, and you have to take your ego out of knowing that,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the thing. Because it's not like, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody else. In fact, I think I triggered somebody on Twitter. This dude I was like, because he said something about, I don't know. He said something about something I said, and I was like, why do you think that you can talk to a goddess like that? And he got all sorts of bent out of shape that I called myself a goddess. And I was
mm,
like, but this is the thing, is I'm not, you got into your ego. I did not get into mine.
yeah.
I'm just saying what's true. So, and that's it. So, but that's how I feel that God is within all of us. We are all part of that infinite being. And to say that God is a separate entity of who we are, I feel like makes it smaller.